International Media TV, television that listens to you.
Hi, I'm Johnnie Burrell. Welcome to the program.
UC Berkeley is noted for its academic excellence. Cal Performances, located on the university's campus, is known for its artistic excellence and giving back to communities and the world through the arts. Offering performances of world-acclaimed Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater is an expression of that giving back. The company carries on his legacy. The company's artistic director is Judith Jamison. Artistic director designate is Robert Battle. Ailey's artists have performed for an estimated 23 million people in 71 countries on 6 continents. Ailey Camp is part of Alvin Ailey's legacy, and on this day, Cal Performances packed the university's Zellerbach Hall with children to witness the artistry and mastery of Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. The children were ecstatic. We'll tell you about Ailey Camp, but first,
there is trouble all over this world. There is trouble all over this world. Ain't gonna lay my religion down. No, ain't gonna lay my religion down.
What advice would you have for young people who might have an interest in the performing arts and dance in particular?
For the young people, I would just say if you have a dream, really go for it.
Keep training. I think training is very important, and to be able to learn different techniques and being versatile. And in this company, you can see all those types of techniques, and you know, we go from modern to ballet to contemporary. So it's very good to when you're young to start training your mind to, you know, be interested in different styles, and yeah, just live your dream and never give up.
The mission of Ailey Camp is to provide young adolescents ages 11 to 14 with positive role models, help instill in them a sense of self-worth and self-discipline through the art of dance.
Hello. Dance has a way of cutting through to the real person. This is right at the time when they're questioning identity and, you know, who am I and where do I fit?
What we were really targeting is campers who are interested in the arts but have not had a lot of opportunity and who are high risk in some way or other. Everything is subsidized. All the classes are free.
There is a certain amount of focus and concentration that is necessary in the arts, and it's necessary for them to have those same things in school.
Here. Charles. Here. I had to come here because I wasn't doing that well in 7th grade, but then my 6th grade teacher made a deal with the vice principal. So if I come here and I do the whole 6 weeks and I do the performance, then I can go into the 8th grade.
And 1, 2, good, 3, 4.
Jazz dancing or any kind of dancing that you take is simple, but it's not easy.
36, 37.
And they accept the challenge. They get a kick out of being asked for 50 sit-ups and then me counting up to 49 and starting at 1 again.
1, 2.
And then they turn around, they're like, we just did 100 sit-ups. I'm like, yeah, you did. Didn't you? Getting stronger.
I say relevate.
Rehearsal's hard because your muscles start to ache and stuff like that. We have to do it over and over and over and over again.
Oh, no, don't sit down. You're in dance class. Stand up. You know better. Stand up.
Down, up, down, up.
I never had a dance class before. I heard ballet helps your foot coordination so you could help yourself in sports like in football, basketball, soccer. One day, I'd like to be in the NBA.
Toes down.
You have to keep your mind straight on ballet, and you have to be graceful, because if you don't be graceful, then the whole dance is messed up.
My favorite class is ballet. I used to be really shy, but when I was doing something wrong in my steps or something, then I would be called to do it again in front of everybody. And so I just got used to doing that. Since I've been here at camp, I'm more confident.
If they can get a little gem of who they are as someone dancing on a world-class stage for a world-class organization in this developmental stage of their life, it's great.
Cal Performances presents more performances of the Ailey Company than any place else in the world. I knew that they had this really strong educational program, but it's never been done on the West Coast. It's never been done on a major university campus.
About 11 o'clock, 11:15.
Ailey Camp is 50% about dance and 50% about life skills. There are some campers who will go on to be professional dancers, but I think for the majority of the campers, it's hooking them in with something that's engaging for them, giving them communication skills, how to listen, how to express your feelings in a non-abusive manner, whether it's physical or verbal.
How do you know she's not in a good mood?
They look like she thinks
Raise your hand, I can't hear. How would you approach her?
You might not want to bother her because she might like lash out, like leave me alone or something like that. So,
workshop. They're saying like if I have an attitude and you know I have an attitude, don't come over and ask me if I have an attitude.
When I first came to camp, I just thought it was gonna be boring, and I really didn't want to come.
Wait, she's not done.
What makes my attitude is when people act very stupid.
Personal development is you really can express your feelings. And, you know, she teaches you different things, how to deal with different situations.
Inevitably, things that happen in the class mirror things that happen outside of the class and in their everyday lives.
Shayna's praying with her. I need the napkin.
What we was doing this morning was cleaning out the bus because it was some graffiti writing on the buses. And the people that was doing the cleaning was the people that wrote the graffiti.
It felt bad because, I knew I wasn't supposed to ride on the bus, but it happened, so.
That's the other big part of Ailey Camp is personal responsibility. And that means understand how your behavior affects everybody else. If you do something, do it consciously and don't blame it on someone else.
Most of the campers I've observed through the years that I've been doing it have pretty much the same. They act out in the beginning weeks, then they start gelling together, and then they become a little bit more serious.
What you just did right now, where you finish the finale and then you sit here, that's what you're going to do in the performance also. At this point in the performance.
Hopefully, when they go back to school and in the years down the road, they will remember and be able to draw upon this experience.
I need you to be quiet.
And ourselves and our peers. Amen.
Amen.
Concentrate and have a great time. Okay? On stage. All right.
Warmers
out, and lights 1, go. Main out, go.
The biggest thing I learned was, not the dance at all, but, getting along with people and their personalities. It was hard.
I learned a lot of lessons. I learned when to keep my mouth shut during class. I had a habit with that.
I feel like this camp is helping me. The change is in my attitude and me believing in myself so I can go to school, get my homework done, turn it in, and get good grades.
If you watch the nightly news and then you come here tonight, you'll know that this is something we should do. This is a very perceptible difference between when these kids came in here and tonight. It affects, of course, their families and their friends. So I think it has a much larger effect than the 70 kids who come here on scholarship to Cal performances.
Music.